wabarakatuh. The Honorable my lecturer, Miss Dewi Sri Kuning, SPD MPD, and all my friends. Okay, this video about our presentation from Group 5. Okay, the material about family values. I will introduce our team. The first, I am Puji Nur Aini as moderator and the second presenter, and then Rizky Damayanti as a first presenter, and then Aristiana Devi the third presenter, and the next Eni Rohayati the fourth presenters. And then I have you all enjoy the watching our presentation and our video. This material about family values, the material we will explain about the definition of family values, 10 essential of family values, child raising, young adult, the LD, the nuclear and extended family, stability and change in the family. Okay, so for the first presenter, time is yours.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning all, how are you today? Okay, I want to introduce myself. My name is Rizky Damayanti and I'm here as first presenter, and I will explain about definition of family values and 10 essential of family values. Okay, please watch the video. Happy watching!
Definition of family values. The values a family develops are usually the basis for how children learn, grow, and function in the world. Family values consist of ideas passed down from generation to generation. A generation is the entire body of individuals born and living at about the same time, people your age. Includes tradition, values, norms, beliefs, and regulation contained in family.
Okay, next I will explain about 10 essential of family values.
1. Belonging.
Belonging. It is important that each member of my family feel that they are loved, that they belong, and that they matter.
2. Flexibility.
2. Flexibility. The more flexibility you have in decision making, for example, the happier your family will be for it.
3. Respect.
3. Respect. Respecting each other is to take feeling, true needs, and preparation into account with making decision. It also means acknowledging and valuing everyone's true feelings and contribution to the family as a whole.
4. Honesty.
Honesty. This is the foundation of any relationship that are meant to last. Without honesty, a deeper connection will not form and simply won't last.
5. Forgiveness.
Forgiveness. Forgiving people who have wronged you is an important choice to make.
6. Generosity.
Generosity. Through generosity, we build empathy since we tend to think more about what people want or need.
7. Curiosity.
Curiosity. It's important to encourage and push kids and even ourselves to be curious about things.
8. Communication.
Communication. Communication when people feel they can talk openly about anything, hopes, dreams, fears, and success or failures, or without judgment. It's encouraging and strengthens the bond.
9. Responsibility.
Responsibility. Responsibility is something that is learned.
And the last, tradition.
Tradition. Tradition brings people together and create a sense of belonging to all.
Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you for the first presenter about the material, and then next the second presenter is me, and then I will explain about child raising. I am Puji Nur Aini, and this year I will presentation, and I am as a second presenter. I will present about child raising. Child raising or raising children is a great responsibility that many people realize. In addition to meeting their physical and emotional needs, parents have a responsibility to impart the value system to their children. And next, acculturation, which begins at birth, the process of teaching new generation of children and the values of the parent culture. Di mana child raising yaitu tanggung jawab orang tua yang mulai dari mendidik anak dari kebutuhan fisik dan emosional. The family is the one unit from family is unit social from the parents and children. So, children raising this start from social tradition and religion in front of the family. And then child raising yaitu mendidik anak dari sejarah, adat istiadat yang membesarkan dari dasar emosional, fisik dari sebuah keluarga tersebut. Jadi child raising yaitu menanamkan sejak anak itu lahir yaitu moral-moral yang dari generasi dari keluarga tersebut. Sedangkan alkultur yaitu di mana sejak anak itu dilahirkan merupakan proses pembinaan generasi baru terhadap kebiasaan dan nilai-nilai budaya orang tua. For example, in child raising in America, America said that in America it is common for parents to put their baby in separate room that belong only the child. So, in America, the children and parents have a between distance in room. Jadi di Amerika itu mereka membiasakan anak dan orang tua tidur terpisah sejak anak itu dilahirkan. Next, the parents can have their privacy and that the baby can get used to having her or his own rooms, which is seen a step towards personal independence. Jadi orang tua itu berharap anak itu menjadi independen dan memiliki ruangan sendiri, yaitu diharapkan bisa menjadi mandiri. Next, America traditional have held independent and the closely related values. Individuals, many children are taught very early to act, to listen and the respond for their activity. Jadi di Amerika dia membiasakan anak itu untuk jadi individuals ataupun belajar mandiri dan merespon apa aktivitas yang mereka lakukan. Nah, mereka tuh diajarkan untuk apa yang mereka lakukan itu mereka pertanggungjawaban sendiri. And next in the child raising, remaja, the age is 13 sampai 18 tahun. They start to have the children to know usually values in the family. Jadi remaja 13 sampai 18 tahun mulai membantu anak-anak mempelajari tanggung jawab serta menghargai finansial dan membesarkan anak itu dengan cara mendidik mulai dari menganut agama dari keluarga tersebut. Setelah itu nilai-nilai tradisional dan bagaimana cara menghargai sesama. The conclusion about child raising yaitu dimana bagaimana cara orang tua untuk membesarkan anak dimulai dari anak itu baru lahir untuk bertanggung jawab, menjadi mandiri dan mendidik mereka dari nilai-nilai kebudayaan dan agama dari generasi ke generasi. Okay, thank you. This my material, and next I back to moderator. Okay, this the second presenter, and next the third presenters, Aristiana Devi. For Aristiana Devi,
Halo, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Arsyan Davis, Master Towards the English Language Study Program. Hello guys, good morning. Today I will deliver the essence of the material I present, namely about the adulthood, young adulthood, the and the elderly. Material young adulthood. Usually between 18 and 21, children are encouraged but not forget to live the needs and begin an independent life. They also find social relationship and financial support outside the family. Parents don't arrange marriage for their children, and the children don't ask for permission from their parents to get married. In many families, parents feel children should make a decision by themselves. And the material, the elderly. Social and familial treatment of the elderly reflects this independence and individualism. This financial support is often provided by social of welfare system which decrease dependence on the family. Some families send their older relatives to move home rather than keep them in the home of children and grandchildren. This separation makes these people feel isolated. Okay, that's all of the material I provide, and thank you.
okay, thank you for the third presenter, and next the fourth presenter, this Eni Nurhayati. Time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Eni Rohayati. I want group 5 and one presentation the material of family values, and I want to explain the material of the elderly and stability and change in the family. The elderly. The nuclear family, first, consists of father, mother, and children. Second, has own home and are economy independent of other family. Third, relatives are still considered their family but are outside the basic obligation. The extended family, first, consists of father, mother, children, grandparents, aunts, uncle, cousin, nephews, nieces, and in-laws. Second, children and parents have strong ties and obligation to relatives. Third, older family members are supported by their families. The material of stability and change in the family. Many families have strong religious or ethnic background which continue to contribute to the preserving of the close kind extended family. Once the traditional rules and religion has much stronger influence on the nuclear family. Now, economic conditions, social attitude, and job mobility in America compete with traditional influence. Okay, enough. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, this our presentation. I think enough, and thanks for your attention. I'm sorry if I have mistake. I hope our material can give you the new knowledge. And then thanks for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.